In the heart of Lagos, a young woman named Aisha believed she had secured her future when she married a wealthy businessman. The wedding was lavish, the kind that made neighbors whisper and friends envious. But behind the dazzling gowns and gold jewelry, her mother silently wept, fearing what her daughter might soon discover. 6 months later, a chance encounter at a bustling market left Aisha frozen in disbelief. She stood face to face with a woman holding 2 children who bore an uncanny resemblance to her husband. The woman's next words would shatter Aisha's world and reveal a devastating secret about the man she thought she knew. Aisha grew up in a small, crowded apartment with her widowed mother and 3 younger siblings. Her dreams of escaping poverty led her to Kola, a charming businessman in his 40s who promised her the world. Kola's generosity seemed endless. He paid off her family's debts, moved her into a grand home in Victoria Island, and showered her with gifts. Everyone called her lucky, but Kola was often away on business trips, leaving her alone in their mansion. At first, she ignored the loneliness, convincing herself that wealth required sacrifice. As weeks turned into months, the cracks began to show. Kola became distant, answering calls in whispers, locking doors behind him, and sometimes disappearing for days without explanation. When Aisha questioned him, his temper flared. One night, she overheard him arguing on the phone, promising someone he would send more money soon. When she confronted him, he dismissed her with cold eyes and told her not to meddle in men's matters. Her unease grew into suspicion when she found a child's shoe tucked under the passenger seat of his car. A child she had never seen. That nagging feeling in her chest refused to go away. On a rainy Saturday afternoon, while shopping for fabric at Balogun Market, Aisha heard a familiar laugh behind her. Turning around, she saw Kola holding hands with another woman, 2 young children skipping beside them. The woman smiled and greeted her warmly, saying, "Oh, you must be Kola's cousin. He speaks so highly of you." Aisha stood paralyzed as her husband's face drained of color. In that moment, the truth unfolded. Kola had a secret family, and she was nothing more than a pawn in his carefully constructed facade. Aisha left the mansion that night with her head held high, choosing dignity over deceit. In time, she rebuilt her life, proving to herself that self-worth could never be bought. If you found this tale both shocking and inspiring, subscribe to Folktales by Nora for more unforgettable African folktales with powerful lessons.